the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none.
Thought that bust his head down.
As he stopped at the 23.
Don't no profession, get no fucking pay. Don't take the bed.
They'll go to the ground. He never had a chance to get it to the edge in first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
On the direct snap, it's Peoples. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slip through and get some positive yards.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Buying some time. Finds his man, it's Peoples. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in. Because this passing attack, it's lethal. Because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
We know a lot of offense offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. It's a seam wide open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Let that man go.
From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Ducks have their offense in high gear.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moore to the air. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want to.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keeps it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Ducks will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it.
Dang,
And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Peoples. Plows through the defense. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness, establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
There's a lot of them. Dirty baby mama. Dirty fucking. Quick from the bottom.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looks as if he's going to run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Finding open areas. Got the first down. Looking for more. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
On the bottom.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about those running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. See what they can do
Get
on
your
this
mic, bro.
drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
I don't hear that bullshit.
Moore will throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They've got a first down.
Turn that bullshit off, nigga.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Able to scrounge 3 yards out.
Hey, mute your fucking mic, dude. I turn this shit off. Nigga, I turn my shit off. Nigga, turn that shit off.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback will keep it. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
And I tell you what, these can get frustrating because you're thinking north-south. You're thinking get to that end zone. You're right on the goal line. You're starting this beautiful part of the field where now you're giving up points and running backwards and dancing. Now you're starting about taking points off of the scoreboard. So I want to see a little bit more north and south there.
Moore to the air. Looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ducks! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Peoples. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback keeper. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
This this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward.
It's a running room. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Smart move to get down with the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finds his big tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Scores on the sneak.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the point after is good. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A run for the quarterback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This possession from their own 20. Moore will throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
He uncorks one deep. Oh, they hoped for. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. Defense able to come up with a big pick.
The give to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Using his feet. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is good! And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Pulls it in, it's Hughes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Ducks are in the hurry up. Second down, he'll throw it. Forced out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be.
He's going for it all. Snags it. Touchdown, Oregon. And that one will put him up here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Buys a little time. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. He lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Now, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Back to pass on second down. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He caught it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about the aggressiveness by this offense? Everyone thinking fourth and short. They're going to run the football. Oh, they take the big shot down the field. Everybody crowding the line of scrimmage. The offense, high risk, high reward, makes the huge touchdown play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Going for it all. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, the lead is now down to 4, 35-31. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. The defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Moore will throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Brings it down on the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some... Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that.
Nigga got the damn game on 9 minutes, man.
At Oregon, his trigger men not only throw the football, but guys who
anything to keep yourself in it.
Down and make big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. Turning it on. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Running into the open space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Now on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Peoples. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's in open space downfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Still looking, on the move. He's going to take off. Got the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in this...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads it left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
I think the quarterback just needs to settle down and take his time. Be confident knowing you can step into these throws. When you step into it, it'll help your accuracy. That throw, throwing it off his back foot, led to the incompletion.
Moore to the air. They've got the screen set up. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Peoples. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Man, you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's St. Clair. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Look out, he's got room. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
This time it's complete. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Hughes. He gets the clock stop, goes out of bounds with 25 ticks to go. That's a 1st down.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Moore will throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, they are fortunate to get that fumble back, but the clock is still ticking, and they've got to go and go now. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
This time he's got his man. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He'll take a shot. And he can't hang on. Oh, he dropped it in the end zone. They could have won the game, and he just couldn't squeeze it. What a terrible way to end it. What a show both of these teams put on today.